Hi, today I'm here with Courtney Evenchik, Director of School Psychology Services at A Plus Solutions. So let's go on to this fear of our kids being lonely versus the idea that sometimes being alone is okay.
Yeah, so I think it's important to also know the personality and the temperament of your child. So if you have a child who's an introvert, then they get their energy from being alone. And they might be alone a lot more than a child who's an extrovert, who's kind of always out there, getting the energy from being with friends and socializing. So just something to note as a parent with all of your children is just what is their temperament and the personality, and that will guide you into how to, handle certain situations. So again, it's okay to have some alone time, but when your teen is feeling lonely, they might feel and look kind of down. They may not. They may spend more time in their room than they typically would. They may wish to have experiences, but can't get themselves up to do them. Like, yeah, I wish I could get out there, but I can't. I just can't do it today. And that might be when they're feeling lonely. Being alone and being happy being alone, there's no problem with that, right? But it's when we're feeling lonely and feeling that isolated, that's when there becomes a problem.
Do you think there's ever times where parents can't make the distinction because they feel bad that their kid is alone, even if the kid doesn't feel lonely?
Yeah, for sure. I see it mostly in my practice when the parent and the child and the teen have different personalities. And so it's hard. Help me understand. Like, I don't want to be alone, as a parent might say. I'm out there all the time. I'm, talking to the neighbors. I'm making parties. And then my teen just is like happy with one friend, and that's like it. And she's fine, just kind of hanging out in her room. And so it's really hard to understand, especially when you're coming from you're looking at it through a different lens. I'm the extrovert, my child's introvert, or vice versa. So it can be hard to see. So, kind of asking yourself questions all along. What were they like, growing up as a younger child? Did they tend to like to be alone more? Did they only kind of have maybe one or two close friends? Were they the kid that had like everybody in the school knew them and they were like tons of friends? Has that stayed the same over the years, or has that changed now? Now they're, a teenager, if they're feeling lonely and they were the kid that had as younger all the groups of friends, and now nobody's, calling them, or they're not going out. Again, that might be more concern.
And a time to maybe get some intervention.
Time to reach out for help. Yeah.
Courtney Evenchik, thank you so much for being here with us today.